Hey, and we are back again! Patch 6 just dropped yesterday, and I clearly wasn't prepared for it. So, we're gonna do the Patch 5 camp tour. First off, once again, I want to mention the mods. The modder Antimax, when Patch 5 dropped, they worked tirelessly to get the mod updated, and they're doing so right now for Patch 6 as well. If you guys want to, support them, I highly encourage it. They've done such amazing work, and they do make the game just so much more. So if you can support Antimax on Nexus mods, please do so. They deserve it. All right, this is this is my wizard Amalia. I've mentioned her in the Meeting Gale video, and I decided to, go ahead and play her. And yes, she has romanced Gale. That video will be up very soon. As far as the camp, I'm going to address the elephant in the room because it's my favorite thing. This happened. Yeah, I was messing around trying to see if I could get it to glitch into the fire to look like it was cooking, and it just sat on top of it and stayed there. I was so happy. I love it when it does the camp thing and you see that. It's great. I didn't do the rancid pie this time. Instead, I found this really cool looking steak. And so I got the fancy skillet and I put the steak in there. The only thing that happens when you sleep, anything that's right next to the fire, it goes back into your camp inventory. So it'll be there during the daytime, but after I sleep, it's gone back into my inventory, so I have to put it out again. But that's really not an issue. Alright, back to the stone desk. I didn't really get much in terms of crystals. I actually got 2 of the tall green ones, and I put them to other use. I'll show you what I did with those. But I kind of just repeated what I did last time, except I added some little tchotchkes. I found that at the Goblin Camp, and I liked it, so I put it there. Over here, oh wait, yes, I expanded on the bar. The bar is a lot bigger. I pretty much took everything that Burning Inn had to offer, and I set it up here. It does seem to be a trend with this particular camp. I've just expanded on everything, and so in patch 6, I'm probably gonna have a freaking labyrinth. I'm just adding more and more. Okay, over here, I didn't make him a merchant this time. Instead, I set up kind of a little makeshift shrine to Saluna, but I did put the spoiled tart there. Don't ask me why. Over here, it's pretty much the same. I've got the fishing pole. I've got a few extra jars. Over there's the poo pail and the wash basin and all that stuff. I kept that the same. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alright, over here, same old stuff, kind of RP worthy. I didn't really put anything down here this time, but I did expand on my potions. I still have this, for the herbs. It just makes sense for me to put it there. It's something I like. I've got a few more potions here. Well, it's pretty much the same as it was last time, but I don't think I had this one. I can't remember if I did or not. I'll have to look back on it. Still have my glowing mushroom there. And over here, I decided to put my rainbow potions with the other potions because it made more sense. It made more sense to just put it there. Over here, I didn't really do much except just set some stuff down to fill the space and kind of show off the fact that I swiped one of those things. Let's see. Oh, remember the body parts from the last video? Well, I didn't hide it this time. I just put it out for all to see. And since Volo seems to fancy himself a surgeon, I figured maybe this was his handiwork. Shadow Heart. Oh yeah, Volo's looking pretty swanky. He's got this blue and white getup going on.
Don't waste a step.
He was wearing the thing with the really dark colors, but I actually really like this change. I really do. It brightens him up. Oh, Scratch looks awesome. I love Scratch. I love his glowy collar. By the way, he is a good boy, so he gets the huge link of sausages, and a bone, and a pretty fancy water bowl. Scratch is well taken care of in this camp. Yes he is. Remember the buffet I mentioned in the last video? Well, I did it.
Need to find a way forward.
At first it started out with just this one, and then I kept finding more and more food, and I just decided, you know what, why not? Why not? Let's just make this huge. And over here we have 2 grilled pork bellies in the pots ready to be cooked. A little bit of RP for myself. I don't know why I put that there, but I did. I have my water supply over here. You know, kind of nice and out of the way.
Moving in.
My character, Amalia, is she's fabulously wealthy. She has benefactors, and I don't mean in like a dirty way or anything. No, she's actually a princess, and she's also a scientist, a wizard, magical scientist. She's got grants, so she is extremely well off. So I kind of just imagine this is her luggage. Princess Vespa has nothing on her. I need everything in these boxes. Do not argue. I like to show off armor. Like I did that in Skyrim and Oblivion a lot. I just like to set armor out to look at it. And so I did that here. Next to the main chest, I decided to show off the Oak Father's Embrace, the Druid Armor. I always thought it was nice, but, you know, I never really wore it because not all, you know, it's personal preference, really. And then the Faded Drow Leather Armor, I like that one as well. I see people on other videos, you know, putting whatever character in whatever armor, and, you know, that's cool, but I think I've got just kind of an RP hang-up. I guess that's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Over here, I'm showing off some helms that I like, you know, really like that damaged headpiece, the Knight of Shar. I can't remember what exactly they're called, but still. And the reinforced helmet, it glows. Over here we've got some weapons. You got the reinforced sword. This pick is really awesome, and this warhammer, I thought that was awesome as well. Big Daddy Halson is here. Yeah. We got an owlbear egg inside this cage. Yeah, it kind of seemed fitting.
Should mind my step.
It's gonna hatch at any time. Okay, I'm kind of veering way off course, but it's alright.
Light on my feet.
Over here, with Will, I only found one teddy bear in this whole save, and I had to do something rather unsavory to get it, so, geez. I had like 4 bears in the last save, and now I only have this one. And that's another thing, I actually recently wiped out the goblin camp, and I got all kinds of cool stuff from there, and I was getting ready to set it up, and then patch 6 dropped. So I'm just sitting here like, fuck! But the thing I'm most proud of course, is this ruin. Since Amalia is a wizard, I thought she would have a, I guess, more well-planned out laboratory research area. So the entrance is well lit. Now, something I tried was lighting. And I'm actually going to show you guys that. I'm going to go to nighttime so I can show you how lit up this place is. It was tricky, you know, finding the right placement for the torches, and also, I hate that they lay down when you drop them, that you can't get them to stand upright. It would look so much better if they were upright, but, you know, that's what I have to work with right now. Okay, this is Amalia's desk. You know, I kept the Book of the Dead Gods on there because it's awesome. The big ruby's here, and no, I'm not going to pick it up this time. Crystal ball, ancient scroll, Loth's candle, actual candle, the pipe. Yeah, I've got some spiked bulbs. This is where I keep all my books, and a bomb. Lumps of Warhorn. Amalia loves tea, so I've got a tea set up here, and I actually managed to get these spoons angled at the right, you know, kind of, yeah, they're facing the same direction. And I was surprised that happened, because sometimes I could be standing in the same pose, and if I drop something, it'll end up in a completely different direction than the other thing that I just dropped, so I was happy about that. This is, I think, a more planned out Alchemy Lab. It's got a lot more apparati for sure. I found this this glass retort with some kind of yellow liquid in it, and of course, part of me is thinking, ew. Just some storage. Now this here, this requires a little bit of backstory on Amalia. She has basically a chaos goddess residing within her mind, and that booger needs to be controlled. Like, Amalia has to have very stern and strict mental control over herself, because if that thing takes over her, it's not good. It's worse than if Gale explodes. You know, we're talking worldwide destruction here. So when the illithid tadpole gets implanted in her eye, her control over that entity starts to kind of weaken a little bit, because now you've got this illithid trying to impose its whatever on her. And so Amalia has to take precautions in order to protect herself. She basically, this golden staff is from the mod from Antimax. I really loved the way it looked, because it had the feel. This entity is color-wise black and gold, so I thought this would be perfect. She basically ties the energy of this entity into this staff as kind of an anchor, and she has all kinds of stuff over here to basically keep it bound. She's got these 3 brains adding mental power in tethering this entity's energy to this staff, and then these the Laculite I was mentioning earlier, they're here kind of helping channel that power and keep it bound. The entity is still in Amalia's mind, but Amalia is tethering it to this item to basically help her get by, you know, while she's having to deal with this stupid illithid tadpole. Alright. Sorry. And a quick cut. I'm going to show you what this place looks like at night. I am so happy. Alright, and we are ready to go to nighttime. And here we have it at night. I love how this looks. This looks so great. My steak and my skillet are still there. Everything's got that really pretty campfire glow to it. Camp at night is always just great. I love camp at night. Alright, down here.
Let's be on my way.
I added some extra lighting for nighttime. Like here I've got a spare candle, because as you can see it's really dark. There we go. Yeah, it gives it a bit of extra lighting. I was kind of wrong about the Alchemist Fire. It really only does about this much lighting. It's useful for playing, you know, light textures and you know, angles. But as far as actual illumination, it's not really all that great. Okay, let's head on to the ruin. See that teddy bear glitched out? It's in my inventory now. All right.
Step forward.
Here we go. This is how it looks at night. I love this so much. Like I said, it took some doing to figure out the angles, and also to kind of get the torches angled in a direction that was just kind of, I'm not going to say attractive to look at, but, you know, tolerable. But I pulled it off, and I really like the results, so we'll see what I can do with patch 6. I'm keep hoping to add more and more things onto, you know, new ideas, so it really just depends on what character I decide to use, you know. I could repeat Indira again, I could repeat Amalia, or it could be somebody else. We'll just have to see how I'm feeling, but I really do want to try out the new Sorcerer class. That's my favorite class in D&D, so I've got to give it a try. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and leave a comment. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.